Alright, everyone, this is Ash. Welcome back to King's Speech. So just got back from my trip to Vancouver. Usually I take this day off to kind of unwind, decompress before going back to work next week. But I figured since Spy Family had so much chat around the last chapter, might as well get around to the recent one before spoilers kind of spoil me on what happens. And since Gokurakugai also dropped this week, I figured I might as well kill two birds with one stone, so to speak. So a lot of good stuff going to be coming your way this weekend. So if you haven't already, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Without further ado, let us dive into it with Gokurakugai Chapter 27, The Snake Pit by Yuto Sano, with translation by David Evelyn and lettering by Kyla Aiko. So we have the air's so bad whenever I come here. It's terrible for your health. It's like Keishin is like, yes sir. And you see this old man just like lighting up a cigarette. He's like, didn't you quit smoking? He's like, yeah, I did quit. My doctor and this guy over here wouldn't get off my case about it. He's like, how do you not go insane from what you say and do? It's like, so what happened after? Is it with me or with the MAGA? It's like, why would I ask about you? You'd be sad if I kicked the bucket, wouldn't you? It's like, you idiot. Yeah, the chief is not an idiot. Is this old guy supposed to be familiar along with Scarface guy here? Because I do not remember them from the last couple of chapters, but I feel like we're supposed to know who they are. It's like, to think you can't even discipline your dog. It's like, what are you talking about? He's perfect. It's like, talking to you two is exhausting. It's like, anyway, this MAGA's an elusive one. Unless they attack us, we're at a dead end. It's like the damage is continuing to spread to your lackadaisical approach. Why does Saragi even exist? So we've been keeping a rein on what info gets out per your request, but the general population isn't that stupid. We're going to need to do something. You understand, right, Mumon? And you have back at Gokurakugai's place, you have, you're fully healed. It's like, as you see Alma just like sitting on the couch, like with the shirt off, arms spread. It's got finally got that annoying stuff off. It's got, guess we'll track your progress today and resume drawing blood tomorrow. And he's like, what? And Yoki's like, perk up, Alma. Your blood has helped us make huge strides toward developing new weapons. I honestly love these two. Like, they go and give him a hug. It's like, we're sorry, we've been so busy developing weapons, we haven't been able to give you much attention. It's like, yeah, sorry. We have to go to the dev lab to explain the prototype. Sorry, but could you take these to the chief's room? And Alma's like, what? Why am I the errand boy? It's like, you can eat whatever you want in the cafeteria. It's like, okay. And as he's walking down the corridor, he has Suki ni ukarate, pon poko pon. It's like the sweet rhythm gets ooey gooey soft. See how much, see how much. And Jared, it's like, wait, I'm getting on too. And he's like, ugh, the Halfka. And you see this, what is it, hyena looking guy stepping off an elevator. He goes, my name's not Halfka, it's Alma. It's a big talk when you don't even know my name. He's like, Wan? It's like, it's just Wan. It's like, you don't gotta stand near the edge. Isn't Wan like the way like dogs are supposed to bark or something in Japanese? It's like, you don't gotta stand near the edge. I'm not gonna do anything to you. It's like, I wouldn't act like this if nothing had ever happened before. And you have a Koom, and you see, wah! As Alma just like picks off a booger and slaps it on him. It's like, damn it, your ass is grass, Halfka! And as he's walking down, he sees a sign for medical ward number 1. With a knocks that come in. It's like, whoa, what's all this? And you see Nae's room is just full of flowers everywhere. And you have the get well soon gifts from Mr. Bond keep pouring in. It's like, say what? He never did anything for me. And you see Nae's kind of just peacefully sleeping. It's like, she's alive? It's like, yeah, she's in good condition. It's like, hey, doesn't she really look like a kid when she's asleep? It's like, she makes me look older. It's like, the two of you are babes like children. It's like, huh? It's like, Nae needs to fix her temper along with her bones. Tell her she's got to get some calcium for her bones and her temper. It's like, yes. And you see her just like scrunching up her face in her sleep. I see you later with an afternoon. He's like, oh, Alma, good to see you. It's like, same here, miss, as you walk into like this little office with the secretary lady in there. It was like, just you again today, Miss Sugumi? It's It's like, yes, the chief said he'll come back. Well, he's the chief of whatever the agencies. I can't remember the name. So Saragi was the name? Yeah. Come back tomorrow. So then I'll hand these over to you. The reports or whatever from Yoki. It's like, okay, understood. And as his stomach growls, she's like, would you like some of these? He's like, huh? Those are from Surya. Are you sure? Something. I cannot remember what that says. Monica water cakes? So they're a gift for the chief, but they're expired today. Let's keep it our little secret. It's like, yes, yes, yes. And you see later, he's got like a little crumb of it on his face. And he's at the cafeteria going, tonkotsu ramen, fried rice, and gyoza. Also, mapo tofu, pepper steak, 8 treasure vegetables, bonbon chicken, char sui rice, shrimp and chili sauce, spring rolls, and sesame balls. Like, time to dig in. And you see him just like chomping away at the meal. And you have a here you go. As someone brings like another tray of food. It's like, but I didn't order that. It's like, it's for Mr. Orono. He said, thanks for everything. He's like, ugh. And you see as he's back in Otsuru's room and he's like hand feeding her the food. It's like, so yummy. He's like, why me? And you have Face Mask Bro going, she says she won't eat unless you come. He's like, I mean, those people are so cruel. They won't give me any freedom. It's like, of course not. You're still the enemy. So we're kind of like a couple this way, aren't we? She's like, little like heart eyes. He's like, how? I'm a caregiver. So, but you can't be a caregiver without love and care, right? He's like, there's no love. So you say that, but you're making sure it doesn't spill. How loving. It's like, shut up, hurry up and eat. And you see a sign overhead with safety first. And you see, I assume this is Yoki's lab, as he opens up a case and goes, look at this. Here's the prototype, as there's a new gun in there. A second. And new gun with some little bullets in there. He goes, we used Alma's blood for the material of the gun body too. Its effects toward Maga are even more phenomenal than before. And Tao's like, mm-hmm. He's like, wait, Tao! Alma's blood, or more accurately, Maga blood, is severely poisonous to humans. Since this was made with his blood, it's also a toxic substance. Touching it directly will cause damage, leading you to big trouble. That is the development hurdle we face, and that is why it's a prototype. Doesn't she have like a fake arm? Couldn't she also, I assume that's the other arm, so you'd have to use that one to fire it. And you have back with Alma going, and so that's why Utsu is like, okay, all done. He's like, move. It's like, I've gotten used to feeding you. What am I, your mom? It's like, okay, I'm going to take away the plates. Quit asking everyone for stuff they can't do. It's like, move. And she's like chewing with their mouth full. So you're leaving already? But Utsu still wants to talk to you. And you have, who in the hell would, and she thinks back to him saying, who in the hell would love someone like you, only thinks about herself? And he's like, what? So on second thought, it's fine. It's a selfish request, so I hate to ask it of you, but I'd like it if you came again. And he's like, have you changed a little? I like you better this way for sure. And she just gets like all sparkly excited again. He's like, I see ya. I'll come when I can. He's like, okay, okay. And she's like, I like you better this way. I like you better this way. Utsu's a better girl now. I put up a front like you didn't have to pay attention to me. But maybe one day, before I die the next time, one day. And you see a Maga gate just kind of like opening up in the wall. And some ravens fly out. And you see Utsu looking all scared. So you have, aw, come on now. You enjoying life here? I'm here to pick you up, Utsuro. You see a little kid from the group just stepping through the portal. And she's like, huh? And he reaches in and just stabs into her chest. He goes, the place you're supposed to be ain't here. Ugh. Alright, I guess some quick thoughts on the chapter. So yeah, I got not really much to say. So I guess we meet the head of the agency and all that, which of course is a sexy old man. So I'm interested in seeing like what his deal is. He's dressed up like the other sexy bro that was teaching Alma martial arts. I can't remember his name. It's been far too long, but it might just because they're like wearing the same kind of like Chinese like martial arts costume dress, and they might not be related. But I guess we'll see. I'm also curious about the black haired guy because it feels like he's going to be relevant in the next coming chapters. Apart from that, not much really more to say. Like Mumon seems like he's going to be an interesting character. So I guess we'll find out more about him in the next couple of chapters. I I wonder if the manga they're talking about is the like the little kid one we see at the end, or if it's gonna be one of the other ones he's talking about, like either Yami or Yomi, or whoever it was from the group. Apart from that, not much more else to say. Kind of see like a little few more of the other side NPC characters, who again I assume will become like relevant at some point. We follow with Nay, like find her just healing all that. Nothing too relevant there. It's a little bit disappointing. Utsuru apparently getting killed off like so quickly after her thing. But I guess again, it is too early to tell like what exactly is happening with this. If he's actually killing her or like taking her core or whatever the deal is. But yeah, apart from that, I don't know. It feels like this series rushes too much. Or like we got to introduce like one member of the family like one after the other and make them like the main antagonists of like the next arc, the upcoming arc, whatever. Instead of like giving us time and room to breathe between them. But either way, okay chapter, but kind of really depends on where it goes from here. I think this kind of is just like it's so hard to kind of stay invested in Gokurakugai a little bit just because it is so long between chapters. When it drops, like you never really know when the next one's coming. So it's kind of hard to remember like what's happened in the past chapters, like what's going to happen next. But apart from that, we'll see what goes on with this. We'll see where this new arc direction goes. But yeah, not much more else to say. So like I mentioned in the beginning, Spy Family video will be out today along with Gokurakugai. I'll try to get back to read-throughs mid to end of July sometime. I just have to kind of like clean up and reorganize my office before I dive back into that. But that's still going to be a lot of good stuff coming your way next little while. So if you haven't already, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, this is Ash. I'll talk to you all later.